Hi again, my name is Natalie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you guys might have read from the title of this video, I'm going to be going over my summer reading list that I did this year. And pretty much this was really the first year that I started reading again for fun because of COVID and everything that's going on in the world. I just took up the hobby of reading again, which I haven't done in so long. And so I thought I would share with you guys the books that I read during the summer. I didn't start reading until August, and so there's not a lot of books in this list, but I'm going to be sharing these books because I actually enjoyed them and they were the books that I read. And I do have a couple of books in store that I want to read for the fall, so I will keep you guys updated for that. And if you're interested to see what books I'm reading at the moment, you can go on my Instagram. My Instagram username is nat.menjivar, and you can find on my profile the highlight that says reads. And that's pretty much where I post all the stories of anything related to reading or books. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. The very first book I read this summer was Crazy Rich Asians. I love that movie. I don't have the physical book with me because I have been getting all the books that I read from the library. I'm using my resources, and I'm also not in the place to spend money on books, so the library is a great place to go and take advantage of. And so I started reading Crazy Rich Asians as my first book. It was honestly my favorite book of the whole series, and I honestly love the movie Crazy Rich Asians. I've watched it like maybe 10 times I've watched already Crazy Rich Asians, but the book is a little bit different from the actual movie if you guys have seen the movie. I think the book is pretty great. I love the movie, but I think the book is also pretty great because it's more of a backstory of all the characters that are part of the movie and like kind of elaborating more on their own private lives rather than the movie being more about Rachel and Nick. But yeah, honestly, I enjoyed the book so much, so I decided to continue reading the whole series. The Crazy Rich Asians series is a series of 3 books written by Kevin Kwan. And so I continued with the series and read China Rich Girlfriend, which is the second book. It was pretty great also. I think compared to the first book, it wasn't as good. It was super dramatic. It was like watching a novela, and it was crazy because it was like so much was going on and you're like, is this really even possible? But it was a good book too. I like how Kevin Kwan writes. I also read the last book, which I am currently on of the series. I know it's already fall, but I am finishing the book. I started it during the summer, but I'm finishing it now, and I have it actually with me because the other 2 books, again, I got them at the library. So this is the final book. It is Rich People Problems, and you know, so far it's a pretty long book. It feels longer than the other ones, but it's still a pretty good book. Still the same humor, the same characters, and evolving more on their lives. There's not a lot of Rachel in this book, if you guys are interested. Rachel kind of just stops appearing, like, after time. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm reading this book. I'm happy to be finishing the series. And as I said before, honestly, I think out of the whole series, Crazy Rich Asians was my favorite. So between reading the Crazy Rich Asians series before reading the final book that I'm on right now, I did read another book which I got from a friend. his parents were throwing out the book or giving away books, and so I was like, let me just take this book because I've seen the movie and I thought, let me read it because I might as well. And it's a really short book. It was a love story. So I just kept the copy, and it's a really short book. It was really good. Overall, it's a sad story. If you have seen the movie, it's a 70s movie or 60s movie. And pretty much, it's like a Nicholas Sparks book. This is a good fall read also, because this is like, you're starting at school and the couple meets in college, even though they go to separate schools, but they're in the Boston area. It was a super short book to read, and honestly, it's a romance novel, which I love to read. So I'm super excited to continue reading more books. In terms of what books I think I'm going to be reading after I finish the Crazy Rich Asians series for good, I'm going to look into The Brightest Places, I believe the name is. The movie is on Netflix, and I watched the movie first, and I like the movie, so I want to read the book. It's also bringing up suicide awareness, because one of the characters commits suicide, and it's a lot of depression within the movie. So I'm assuming the book is going to be even better than the movie. And then I think the only other book that I've been keeping my eyes on also is the Elton John autobiography, which he wrote, and it's supposed to be like so funny, and he mentions a bunch of different like celebrities in the book and how, you know, over time he's met them and all the drama that's happened and everything. So I'm a big celebrity gossip person, so yeah, I'm gonna see if I could get that book also. And as I said before, you guys should totally take advantage of your libraries in your town. It's fun to actually have a physical book, but I know a lot of people also use like the Kindle and what's the other one? Audible, and just a bunch of digital books or audiobooks, and that's cool too. I hope you guys are encouraged to read, and maybe read some of these books that I read. It wasn't such a diverse list of books, again, because I started reading at the end of summer. But yeah, I hope you guys do end up reading, and I will keep you guys updated with the books that I read during the fall, and maybe make another video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you guys real soon. Stay safe.